Very disappointing for us as the women movement is that we were abducted by the police to be brought here at Kawata police station, while other police officers gave the other aspiring candidate an escort to go and file his nominations. It's quite disappointing. We are very disappointed with what the system has done. Thank you. No, not in Limbushi. We were at Nakatebe, and Katie, the aspiring candidate, was called to go to the town clerk's office. So after an hour or so, someone came and called me to join her. So in that office, what we received was firstly information from the party secretariat, from Mr. Smue, indicating that Katie has been cleared, because yesterday she was actually cleared and she was told to just go to Nakatindi Hall today at 8 hours. That's why today we went there very early, and then when she was called in the TC's office, I followed her and some more people came. And what was happening in that office, I think, is what was a bit surprising, because she was talking to the party leaders, Mark and the rest. They were clearing her to say, no, everything is done. But each time she talked to the town clerk was indicating like him was not cleared by anyone. So we kept waiting and waiting and waiting until we were told to go out because the police officers came in. When we were told to go out, we were actually told that she was cleared now, we could go and file. So when we went at that small gate, we were again blocked by the police. So we were told to go back in the office for the TC. When we went back, we found that there were some police officers in that office and they could not allow us in. They were talking to the TC. So we went and sat within the corridor. There is a small foyer near the deputy mayor's office. So that's where we sat. There were a lot of people on the corridors and the police managed to clear most of them, and Katie herself talked to most of the cadres to leave the place and wait for us to be cleared. Unfortunately, at some point, I think that was around somewhere 13 to 14, the police just came. We were seated, talking and just chatting. The police came and said, let's go. So I was like, okay, now we are going to file, because she was cleared and the letter signed today was sent to her by their chairperson for elections. So we were like, okay, now maybe she has been cleared. So when we started going, it looked a little different, because as we were heading out, the police presence started becoming bigger. So, and we were looking straight into the police vehicle. I don't know how they call that police without windows, and yeah. And they told us, fast, enter. For me, I would say we were not actually arrested. The police abducted us together with the aspiring candidate and her supporters. We were bundled, and my two media persons from NGOCC. We were bundled into that vehicle and brought here. You know that vehicle, you don't even know where we are going. So when we arrived, that's when we knew that we were coming to the water police. We were told to take off everything, get into the police cells. With the arguments, they couldn't even, for me, they even brought other police officers to come and now just drag me into the police cells. I had to tell them not to drag me. I was going to walk on my own. We went into the police cells until after about 30 minutes or so. That's when one of the police officers came, called out my name. I was given the phone, and then we were brought to the offices to come and do the caution and warning. But for me, I have decided not to sign. I signed on where it says you cannot say anything if you like, and something like that. I refused to sign because the charge that they were reading out to me was completely different from what I was doing. I was working. I went to support a female aspiring candidate, and to be told that I am loitering in that place, I think that is not correct. I'm very disappointed, firstly, with the police. I'm disappointed with the party that has caused all this confusion. Because I know, I'm sure, as the media, you understand that the reason why we brought in Bill 7 by the political party was that the women can be favored. What kind of favor is this? That a woman is in the police cell over her rights of demonstrating civic right. Why is she in the police cell? And why have they allowed, from the social media that I've already watched, they have allowed Simon now to file the nominations? What kind of treatment is that? Do we call that democracy? Do we call that anything to do with looking at women as partners in development? No. It's very, very sad, very, very unfortunate, very, very undemocratic, especially on the girl that was supposed to file with all the support from structures. I think it has been very, very unfair on Katie. Very, very unfair. That the president must know. If he didn't know that this is what has happened, the president must know that his leaders in the structures of in their party structures have really disappointed the women movement. We are disappointed with all the Mingalatos that they have played. Yes, we know that there is Mingalato, and we were thinking Mingalato was going to be played on other political parties. To see Mingalato being played within, internally, it's quite disgusting. It's quite disappointing.
Madam Katie Nanyangwe, who was picked up while she was trying to file in her nomination. She's here now with others, and we can confirm that she's been warned against the offense of idle and disorderly conduct, contrary to Section 178F of the Penal Code, Chapter 87 of the Law of Example. All suspects have been warned and cautioned, and we now await what the next step is that the police are going to take. So we'll keep you informed as to what the next step will be. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And your name, please?
My name is Karum Shittu, Managing Partner from Shittu Advocates. Thank you.